Carly John, husband of opposition Senator Shevern John, was slapped with 3 charges for assaulting 2 police officers and resisting arrest during an incident at the protest action outside the Kingstown Vegetable Market last Thursday, September 9th, 2021. The charge for Caine reads that on September 9th, 2021 in Kingstown, she obstructed Police Constable 700 Verrall Sam in the execution of his duty. Both John and Caine pleaded not guilty to charges laid against them. They are both being represented by lawyer K. Bacchus-Batiste. Speaking to reporters outside the courthouse today, Bacchus-Batiste read out the 3 charges for John, who was accompanied by his wife, Senator Shevern John.
That he did resist the arrest of Verrall Sam, PC 700, being a police officer, acting in the due execution of his duty. Also, that he did assault Verrall Sam, being a police officer, acting in the due execution of his duty, and that he did assault Raquel Combs, causing her actual bodily harm.
Inside the courtroom today, after the charges against John were read out, his lawyer told Magistrate Ricky Barnett that she expected to see charges be brought against the police officer who reportedly had John in a chokehold, noting that she will be making a submission on behalf of her client for an attempted murder charge be brought against one of the arresting officers, PC 700 Sam. Meanwhile, in the defense box in court, John appeared to have choked up with a cough and was handed cough lozenges, which was explained by his lawyer.
Well, Mr. John is under medical supervision still because he suffered a really traumatic experience. In fact, he could have been choked to death. And he's been seeing the doctor since then. He's been to like 2 doctors. He's also been to the hospital. They had to put him on oxygen. And it appeared that his throat just choked up again. And so I had to offer him. Luckily, I had throat lozenges in my bag. And I offered him one. So it appeared to have relieved it somewhat.
Crown Counsel Rennie Simmons asked for John to step outside, bearing in mind that we are in a COVID-19 pandemic.
I just think she's being insensitive and being a prosecutor. He had on his mask, and she knew very well it had nothing to do with COVID, and that it had everything to do with the chokehold that he was put in by the police.
Magistrate Ricky Barnett agreed to full disclosure for both cases by next month.
Matter in relation to Mr. John was adjourned to the 26th of January next year, disclosure by the 19th, and in relation to Shevern Caine, it was adjourned again to next year, 24th January, disclosure by the 14th of October.
For SVG-TV News, Larissa Pugsley.